Today again we have geography class, and in geography we have already started studying landform and water bodies. About landform we have already I taught you about landform, you know about different kinds of landform and all. Today I am going to start water bodies. Okay, so now you know in the globe, when I taught you the second chapter that our earth is called a blue planet because 1/3 of it is covered with land, whereas 1/4 is land and 3/4 is covered with water. So you can see this blue portion, this is water. So maximum portion is covered with water. Now we will discuss about the water bodies. Now water bodies are of different kinds like oceans. You know that oceans are the largest amount of water, largest collection of water on the surface of the water is called a water body, and an ocean is the large continuous areas of water on the surface of the earth. Large continuous areas of water on the surface of the earth are called oceans. So oceans, smaller than oceans are seas. So how many oceans are there? There are 5 oceans. Largest is the Pacific, then Atlantic, then Indian Ocean, then Arctic Ocean and the Southern Ocean. So these are the 5 oceans. What are these? The Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Arctic Ocean and the Southern Ocean. And as you know, sea water, ocean water all are very salty. Now smaller than ocean are the seas. How many seas are there? There are Mediterranean Sea, there is Mediterranean Sea, there is Black Sea, there is Caspian Sea, there is Red Sea, there is Arabian Sea and there is South China Sea. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There are 6 seas. These are Mediterranean, Black, Caspian, Red, Arabian and South China Sea. Now what is a sea? Sea is another water body that is smaller than ocean, and one side of it is connected with the land. Beside the sea, the area is called coast. Already you have read about coast. Coast is the area beside the sea. Is this clear to you? So you can see how many oceans are there. Look at here how big it is. This is Pacific Ocean. Can you see? Pacific Ocean. This is the North Pacific, South Pacific. This is the Pacific Ocean. Then you can see the Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. You can see the Indian Ocean. Isn't it? You can see the Indian Ocean. You can see the Arctic Ocean below, and there is the Southern Ocean also. Now I will discuss about the island and peninsula. What is an island? You know, island is an area of land which is surrounded by water on all sides. Like you know, can you name an island country? You know, I know, you all know that Sri Lanka is an island country. And similarly, Australia is a continent and that is also an island. So island is an area which is completely surrounded by water. Whereas what is a peninsula? A peninsula is an area, is a land that is surrounded by water on 3 sides. But one side is connected with the large mass of land. Suppose our India. If you see our India, this is our India. You can see India here. 3 sides. You can see western side, the southern side and the eastern side. All the 3 sides are connected, are surrounded by water. Whereas this portion, the northern portion is connected with the large mass of land. So that's why southern India is called peninsular India. So 3 sides is surrounded by water. So you have come to know about oceans, seas, island, peninsula. Now I will tell you about some other water bodies like lake. You know what is a lake? Lake is also another important water body, which is a large body of water large bodies of water, and usually a lake contains fresh water generally, and it is surrounded by land on all sides. Lake is surrounded by water on all sides and it contains fresh water. So, and another thing is river. Like you know, Ganga and Brahmaputra are the major important river of our country India, and the Nile is the largest, it is the, not largest, sorry, it is the longest river in the world, that is Nile. It flows through Egypt, you know the Egyptian civilization grew beside the river Nile. That's all for today. Bye children.